There's a moment every entrepreneur faces sooner or later. That quiet, slightly uncomfortable realization that you're working harder than ever, but you're not actually moving faster. Your business is growing, technically, but your life hasn't changed. You're still the bottleneck, the engine, the technician, and the strategist all at once. And if you're honest, you're still stuck in busy mode. Now here's the twist. Busy mode doesn't happen because you're disorganized or undisciplined. Busy mode happens when your growth priorities are misaligned, when your time is spent elevating the wrong things, in the wrong order, for the wrong reasons. Let's talk about the blind spot that keeps that cycle alive. Because high-performing entrepreneurs aren't drowning in tasks because they lack capability. They drown because they're operating with a strategy that rewards activity instead of leverage. You've probably felt it yourself. That internal pressure to produce more content, optimize 10 different platforms, reinvent your offer, update your website again, build that course you should have built by now. It feels like progress, but in reality, it fragments your focus, it dilutes your authority, and it quietly steals the spaciousness you need to grow. Busy mode is not the result of doing too much. Busy mode is the result of doing the wrong next thing. So what is the right next thing? Here's the truth. Most entrepreneurs resist at first. The first thing you must scale is not your output. It's your structure. The entrepreneurs who feel the most exhausted are usually the ones who haven't defined the hierarchy of what matters. Every priority feels equally urgent. Every idea feels equally valuable. Every task feels like it might be the thing that changes everything. That's the blind spot. You're optimizing for possibility instead of inevitability. Luxury brands don't operate like that. They don't chase momentum. They architect it. They know exactly which levers move the business forward, and they pull only those. Everything else gets intentionally ignored. This is the strategic discipline that separates brands that scale with ease from brands that scale with resistance. So how do you escape busy mode and build leverage instead? You start by reframing your role. Your job is not to keep up. Your job is to design flow. Flow happens when your business is structured so that every action compounds instead of scatters. Flow happens when your content isn't random, it's directional. When your offer isn't one of many options, it's the spine of your brand. When your systems don't support you emotionally, they support you financially. Most entrepreneurs upgrade their effort, but the ones who scale upgrade their architecture. Once you understand that, everything becomes simpler. You begin eliminating tasks that never should have been yours. You stop sprinting toward every idea that excites you. You stop trying to outwork inconsistency, and instead remove its root cause. This is where leverage is born. In the moment you decide you're done building a business that needs you to be everywhere, and ready to build one that works because you engineered it to. And if you're listening to this thinking, this is exactly where I am, then you're not failing. You're graduating. Because the next stage of your growth requires you to scale strategically, not energetically. That's exactly what we help our clients do inside our signature program. Realign their growth priorities, rebuild their operating model, and create an offer ecosystem that grows even when they step away. And if you're still in the early stages of building that structure, your website should be doing far more heavy lifting than it currently is. Our collection of luxury show-it templates was designed for entrepreneurs who want their brand to look and convert at a premium level instantly. And don't forget to grab our free guide, the 3 core systems behind every multi-6 and 7-figure business. It will show you exactly where your leverage is hiding and why you felt stuck in busy mode longer than you expected. Most entrepreneurs think the answer is to push harder, but the brands that scale learn to pull the right levers instead. And once you do that, busy mode doesn't just disappear. It becomes impossible to return to.